Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final of the Cat 3. I'm Andy Woodhouse, joined tonight by Ada Thursfield. Good evening, Aid.
Yes, greetings everyone. Should be a good night tonight. Both pretty open players, but neither of them do anything daft, so looking forward to this one.
Yeah, it should be a fairly close match, I think. I think Wes is the favourite with the bookies, probably justifiably the way he's played in his first few matches. John wasn't really tested, was he, in his first two matches? I think he'd be the first to admit that neither Sean Alcock or Kieran McConnell turned up against him, but he was tested in his semi-final against Russ and came through that one. So here we go with the lag. Just come on the comments, guys, and just let us know the microphones are okay. They look okay.
If you don't mind, please.
They look okay this end. Evening, Geordie lad. Mike's okay, mate. They look okay our end, like I say, but
yeah, the levels look okay.
Yeah, they do. So I wasn't quite sure who won the lag there.
Wes, I think.
Did he? Okay.
I don't know. John set him up.
Yeah, it looks like John's won the
John
lag.
Then.
Yes.
Loud and clear. Thank you, Geordie lad.
Cheers, mate. So straight after this match, we've got the draw for the Cat 5. So.
Ooh, didn't know that.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. Okay.
12. Okay.
Good break to start. That is good. Good open split.
Yeah. So Adam's just informed us break after 12 frames tonight.
Yeah, because it's race to 13
Race to
tonight.
13.
Evening, Steve. So John's made a ball. I suspect he'll go yellows if he's got a starter. He's going reds.
He's going reds, yeah.
Perhaps he doesn't.
Those two heads next to each other are not very nice. They're not a straight plant either.
They're not. These reds don't connect very well, do they?
No.
Especially with the one on the.
He's doubling.
The top rail.
No, he
as well.
isn't. He's going to play this and then play the plant. Slow plant.
Hi, Brett. You can't call it either. No, it's a tough one to call. I do think it'll go quite close. He's going to have to stun the white a bit here. Hold on the ball.
Yeah, it's a brave shot, but it was always tough.
Yeah, I suppose he's got the consolation of getting the pocket, hasn't it? But the ball's well into the pocket. It's there for a skilly. So Wesley's got the one on the left side rail that's not a good ball. Other than that, the rest of them are open, aren't they?
Well, these two yellows at the top, though, I think he's got to take a plant with them, hasn't he?
Don't think he will. Holding black here. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how he goes about them. I don't think the one on the right-hand side goes to the top left corner, so they're not straightforward.
I think he's looking at the skilly hand.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he is.
Just stun this back, 2 balls.
He might get the one off the rail here. No, he hasn't.
Yeah, skill shot.
I'd have been tempted to get the one off the rail there with that shot. So skilly it is. Although there's something to be said for just playing the loss of turn and leave it over the pocket, isn't there? Really?
Yeah, as long as he doesn't leave him the reverse loss of turn, though. He's skilling. He's got.
He is, but I don't know. I didn't really see the advantage in that shot, to be fair. Because in order to get the skill, he'd have to screw the white back. He wasn't leaving himself on anything.
No, but he's got the bag now, hasn't he?
Well, he's been lucky, really. He's got the red covered, but I don't know whether John will take this double on. No, he isn't. He's coming down the table for this long one, I think. He's looking at the double. There's a lot of work to do on reds here if he's getting out. It's a nice pot, but he's nowhere really.
He's in the middle of nowhere.
He'll probably double this one down the table, I think. down to where his right elbow is now, I assume. It'll stop. If he can get the pocket, it'll stop Wes from knocking him in, I would imagine. Buys him another shot in the frame, I think.
Yeah, I think Wesley's favourite in this frame, even with that
Yeah.
ball by the middle bag.
Yeah, massively.
He's got it.
He's potted it in off Wes's ball, okay. So he's got a double. Double in the top left corner. Should be on the black. If he plays it slowly, should be on the black if he gets it. No. It's not there. Perhaps he was thinking too much about being on the black.
Possibly. Or maybe thinking about, with the double, how much the red would throw. Because they do, don't they, on these cloths?
Yeah.
And he's sort of undercut it.
So Wes has just got to work his
This
route
is
out
this
here.
is for Wes to take here.
Well, yeah, I think he's playing the right ball, top right corner, because that's blocking the path for the other ball that's in the middle of that top cushion. So it's a good ball to take off the table.
And he's got
Where's
the one
his cue
by
ball
the.
going.
Ooh.
That's in off, that is. If it reaches.
No, it's just fallen short.
Wow.
Wonder whether he'll just drop this yellow over top corner.
Well,
Or
yeah,
try and
he could hit it
Otis even.
full ball and get the snooker. I think taking the one down the rail's risky, isn't it?
I don't know if that red's cutting. If he takes the yellow by the middle bag, no, he's not.
He's going to play the
Okay.
snooker, I think. I think that's a sensible shot, really. Yeah.
He's just
Well, he's covered the
might
potting
have
angle.
it, but there's a swerve there.
Yeah, he's covered the potting angle, so yeah, there's enough distance between the cue ball and the black to get the swerve.
Can we have a overhead hand?
Fancies it? Of course we can. Yeah. I doesn't really tell you much aid, does it? That.
Not a lot, no.
Anyway, he's coming off the side rail. He should hit this. No trouble hitting it. Oh dear, that's either slid or he's completely misjudged it. Maybe a bit of both. Ball in hand for Wes.
Yeah, he's got to
One
take
down
this
the
now.
rail. Yeah. Top it through. So just below the ball line would be good, wouldn't it? Could do with getting the cue ball off the rail though.
Yeah.
Pinched a
Yeah,
bit.
it's off just enough,
he
that
pinched
is.
a bit of the pocket there. Now both of those yellows go to the bottom right corner, so this
Just
is
a straight pot.
This is more
Straighten
or
the white
less
up.
frame ball, isn't it? If he gets the weight right. Bit of pressure on this though. Yeah, well cued. Well cued. I suspect he'll take the ball closest to the bottom right corner and just stun across for his last ball in the
Middle.
right centre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yep, perfect. This is going to be the first frame I think we can confidently predict.
Cue's nice, doesn't he, Wes?
He does cue nice, yeah, he does. He's a much improved player. He used to play in our Super League side a long time ago. But he's a better player now than he was then. There's no doubt
Which
about
Super
that.
League? Wednesday? Trent Trophies or?
It was the Tuesdays.
Stoke Pool League.
Yeah, Stoke Pool League with
Beano's League.
yeah, Beano didn't
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Gaz Davies played. Wayne Connor, myself, Kieran Bolton, Lee Whitfield, Danny Evans, Andy Branner.
Yeah.
We had 4 or 5 seasons with that team. I think we were at Yarmouth a few times. We played Mickey Flynn's once. Mickey Flynn's are one of the top teams down there.
Yeah.
And we lost on a three frame playoff to them.
Oh,
one year.
crikey.
So where's to break? Yeah, good break. Balls are opening nicely. And this table has got a little bit of a reputation for balls not opening, but
He's got a yellow.
He has, yeah. Yeah, I think he'll probably stay with yellows here, won't he? I'm not sure the red that's closest to the bottom left corner passes, so that might might decide it for him. I mean, he can.
It's just the yellow he's closest to.
Well, I think
he
that goes
needs to
right
get on that.
centre, Aid. I think that goes right centre. So if he
Yeah.
pots the one top right corner and gets on that
Stuns
next,
it back a bit, yeah.
probably the worst yellow is the one that's in the middle of the left rail.
Yeah.
It's hard to get on it, isn't it? I think he did play.
Come a bit too far
He
there.
has come a bit too far, yeah.
Still, he's got another ball for recovery.
Yeah, he's now got 2 bad yellows though.
Yeah, he's looking at the plant, I think, there, isn't he?
I don't know. I think he's looking at coming straight up the rail to take the one off that's closest to the pocket, to freeze the pocket for the other one. If he has, he's misjudged it. He's on nothing.
Not good, no. Not sure whether he's got this plant.
Well, he needs to pull back now, doesn't he, really? Doesn't want to be taking too many balls off.
Yeah. Thing is, when your adrenaline's going, you just there's nobody worse than myself for that. Knocking balls in when you shouldn't be doing.
He is playing the plant, or is he? No. I think he's just trying to.
Well, he's held back a bit, hasn't he?
He has. He's trying
Good
to tie
wise.
the reds up, but well, there's one. There's only one bad red, isn't there?
Evening, Justin.
Hi, Justine.
Thanks for joining.
There's only one bad red. I don't think that passes to bottom left. Do you? Have a look on that camera.
I think it goes middle.
Oh, well,
It's a tough shot,
It does
but,
go middle, but I don't think he'll be taking that.
Far Joe.
No, there is a finish on here on yellows. It's tough, but it is there. I mean, he can play the plant, the ball closest to the rail, onto the ball over the pocket with
Yeah.
a load of bottom right on the white to try and get it over the right hand side of the table for the one up the table. He's not. He's going to try and play it in off the red middle pocket. It's not easy, this.
Yeah, it's just past the middle, isn't
It
it?
is, yeah. It's not.
He's got to play this.
I mean, it goes, but
Yeah, slowly.
yeah.
That's it. But
This is
now
not- this is-
position on this is
yeah,
tough.
It is not easy. There's a lot of traffic to avoid.
At 4 cushions here.
He's put his running side on this.
Yeah, 3.
Well, he's got a double aid.
He
But
has.
he's tied the black up as well, so it's hard to see how he can win this frame.
Well,
really.
he's just got to double it off the back of that red that's covered in the black, hasn't he? Basically.
It's hard to see how he's ever going to win that frame.
Yeah,
from there.
new favourite now.
Massively. This is just how you want him, isn't it? Really, early in a match,
Yeah.
just get your arm going. Just put a few balls on the trot. It's hard to see how it can go wrong here. Evening, Anne. Andy Mears with us.
Yeah.
He'll be interested
up,
in
chap.
the Cat 5 draw because he's in it. I'll come down the table, these. No. He's taking the one off the top of the table by the looks of it. I don't think there's really a route there because they were so easy. You're always going to be on one ball, aren't you?
Oh, sure, yeah. And where the black is as well, you're going to get on that from anywhere,
He
aren't you,
said
really?
that. He's made a mess of that. I think the ball close to the blue
Could
spot.
have been better.
Yeah, ball close to the blue spot probably does pass, but it wasn't his best shot. That.
I'd have to take this red, yeah.
He's playing the safety. Ooh. Wow, I think he's got it, but disappointed not to have got out there.
Yeah, it would have been a confidence booster. Not that John lacks confidence,
No,
but
no.
you know, so early in the match, you just need to knock a finish in, don't you?
Yeah, but with the balls being so easy, you know, it's disappointed not to get them. I don't know if he can get a two-rail kick here and leave the white down the table.
He's got to go. He's got to try and get one
make
rail.
a rail.
Yeah, and he has
no
done,
good.
but yellow's dead.
Yeah.
But saying that, John hasn't got a lot here.
Well, he's got the long point. He's got a free hit, hasn't he? Really, he's got a free go at this. He's not leaving the yellow, whatever happens. Overcut that. I'm surprised he took that ball, was you? I thought he was taking the other one to the top
Me too,
right.
yeah. With the insurance of that yellow being dead.
Yeah, it was a free shot, wasn't it?
British boy and Chris Brannigan, evening chaps.
Evening. I think Chris Brannigan's in the draw for the Cat 5 as well, so he'll be interested in that. Yeah. And Jimmy's with us. Is he going to play the long double here? No, he's trying to play the snooker behind the black. It's a tough shot that was. He's kept him off the one over the pocket, I think. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he has.
That. Yeah, good shot. Yeah, I think it's important for John's confidence as he won this frame because he was in a position where it was almost impossible to lose it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So 1 each it is. I should settle them both down. They both won a frame.
It's like being in a cave here, isn't it?
It is.
We've got no light in here, so we're in darkness apart from the screens. But apparently lights do come on when it goes dark outside. So
Which is a while away yet. Well, the clocks have gone
I
back.
blame the farmers. The daylight saving.
Evening, Jacob. Good to have you with us. Yeah, race to 13 tonight. Oh, you can see that on the screen. Yeah, that's it. I didn't realise that was on there until I said it. So 1 each it is. John hasn't put his frame on yet. It's dry, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can make a case for either set here, can't you, I suppose? Chance. Neil Jones from Benidorm. How the other half live, Aid?
I know. He's got a mansion out there, I believe, hasn't he?
He's getting reds anyway. I think
Hey
I'll
up,
go
Neil.
reds, but there's a chance here. I mean, the only bad red, and it isn't really that bad, is the one that's next to the two yellows in the middle of the table. It's got a few pockets. I don't think it goes in the centres, but
Yeah, I think he's got to get that red into the same pocket that he's potting this red.
yeah, quite possibly. Or the bottom left as we look. He's after a nudge.
He's got a nudge, but it still goes
Do
in
you know
there.
what?
He can
He'll
nudge
get
it out
he'll get
even
another
more now.
nudge here. Yeah, he's just got to be careful here because if
I
he
think I'd be tempted to take this one bottom right now, find Snick, and go into those two yellows because he's going to be on balls and
Yeah,
he's
that's true.
opening the red out
you'd have
as
to
well.
check it though because the natural angle's going past them.
That looks straight to me.
Yeah, I think he's okay. You know.
Yeah.
He may play to get on the one to the
Top
top
corner.
right corner now.
Yeah.
I don't. If he keeps right behind it, he won't miss it. He's gone centre. So he's last
Has he
ball.
gone too far there?
Oh, that's not good, is it? I mean, he can screw into the yellows, but you're never sure where they're going. Can he hold it? He might be able to hold it, you know.
Possibly.
Oh,
Yeah.
he could,
Oh,
yes.
that's
he could.
perfect.
Yeah.
Absolutely
It was straighter than
perfect.
it looked on camera, that was.
We were just about to press the top-down cam to have a look when he played the shots.
Yeah. So he could be missing this.
Yeah, good shot.
Where's sort of shot that is.
Good finish.
It's good cue.
Actually.
Yes, I wasn't keen on leaving that ball till last, but he worked his way around it and got them.
Yeah, 2-1 to Wes.
Yeah.
Oh, gone straight on Maras.
Yeah, I think John's put that one on.
Alright, Sean, yes, mate.
How old's that photo, Sean? Blimey.
It's not him, that's his son.
Is it? I was
think.
going to say, that's not a recent one. It looks like
I
Sean.
think it's Ashton, isn't it, mate?
It looks like Sean when he was young. Good break, that. No balls, though.
No, noutage.
Try. Yeah, try. Not quite as easy, these, are they?
No, I think it's my son. It's Jim Carey, he says. We can't see, it's tiny on these screens, mate.
He's going to have to go reds. I'm pretty sure he's going to have to go reds, isn't he?
I think you've got two, yeah.
But the one on the left, this left side rail's an
He's
awful.
going for the middle, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
And
cutting it
hoping to disturb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not very nice, though. Is this where you hold back?
I think it is, isn't it, really?
Because you can try and chase your way through them, but what's the point? Just got to be sensible here, haven't you?
Yeah, I think I'm holding back. I'm playing the one that's not over the pocket next door to, just bouncing it off and on. Played the lost turn. But he's leaving the yellows, leaving a chance on the yellows here.
Slight chance, yeah. It's still tough.
It is tough, but he's only got one bad one. Although the first pot's no gimme, to be fair, is it?
No.
Well, he's not tempted.
He's knocking him in.
He's got to be careful here. Well, I'm not a fan of that shot at all. to be
No,
honest with
nor
you.
am I.
So he's give John a chance to get his bad balls out of here. Oh, he's got one out, but he's made another one. Where's he's caused his own problem here?
Well, this has gone a little bit Lionel. Lionel
is.
Messi, that is, for people who are not aware of that one.
I mean, he's got the loss of turn shot, but that's what he's played. Oh, he got lucky there. He got a double kiss,
did.
which
He did get a bit
which
of fortune there.
yeah, he got lucky. I mean, he's got an easy loss of turn back, but with where the red is on the top cushion, the red on the side cush. Okay, yeah. If that covers the yellow, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Although I think Wes will just knock it
Wes
in.
will
won't
knock
he?
him in now. Yeah.
Yeah, just thin off it really, don't you?
Yeah.
Make sure he can't see the red that's on the top cush. He has allowed him to see that ball.
Yeah.
So,
Left him enough of that.
well, yeah, I mean, if John takes this pocket now doesn't make the return loss of turn easy, he goes favourite for me. It's just with a little bit more pace. It's not hard enough. Although, yeah, it's not too bad though, is it? It's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but he can play this loss of turn and get the white down this bottom
Yeah,
left-hand
quite.
corner, can't he? Oh,
Well,
yeah.
He's left this one at the top, hasn't he? I know it's awkward queuing,
tough.
but big shot in the context of this frame, I think, this one. I think if he pots this...
Even if he pots it, though, he's got a very tough second pot, hasn't he?
Well, I think he can get the cue ball out, you know. Get it to the...
Don't know.
Get it towards the left centre pocket, I think, off this. If he pots it...
He's digging into it as much as he can.
Well, he doesn't need to, just the top will make it slide. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So he's just got to... Well, he can take his pick, really, but I think the shot's the top right, isn't it? Just
Yeah, and
pot
top
it
it
nice
through.
and put nice and slow. He'll miss the yellow if he hits it thin enough.
Just got to watch the white doesn't throw and going off here
Where?
into the middle. Oh no, sorry, you can see that one at the top corner.
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
you?
that's
Yes.
the shot. Is that
Yeah.
a bit hard? Yeah,
Sorry,
I thought as soon as he hit it, it was a bit hard. Goes corner though. I don't know if that was the pocket he was playing for, but he's just got to pot this dead weight, hasn't he? And the black comes in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Not easy though, this. The cue ball's close to the rail. He's got it. Good shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
Yeah, well played. Yeah, 2 each. Yeah, I think Wes was the master of his own downfall there, the way he chose to play that frame.
Yeah, he was favourite.
He was.
There really does. But you know, it swings and turns.
Oh, yeah. I think we'll have a few
Just gonna
games
keep
like
doing
that,
that.
Aid. Yeah, we'll have a few games like that tonight. As we thought, though, it's close. Even John, yeah, John thinks it'd be a close game as well. I think most people do, to be fair. He's come off the side of them. Has he made a ball?
He's got
Yes,
one,
he
yeah.
has. Yeah, that's usually the case, isn't it? When
It
you
is, yeah.
look at the cue ball still
It's
spinning.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's often the case that where you absolutely butcher a break, and
And they come out duty.
they
Like
make
these
a
are.
ball, yeah. Oh, that was a dangerous shot. He's got away with it, but blimey, that was dangerous.
He's got a big bag in the middle
He
as
has,
well
yeah,
now.
but to play that shot at that weight without getting on the set first was a dangerous shot. But he played it well, and he should get him now. He should get him. Nothing much in his way. He'll have to be careful he doesn't knock this red in front of the black. No, he potted it clean. Yeah. So we'll probably take the plant now, the one closest to the rail, I would imagine. He'd like the ball he's playing to stop over the pocket, I think. And it is going to do, yeah. That's it, he'll probably take that off now.
He
I
should
would
be out
imagine.
here, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
He'll be gutted if he doesn't get out here.
Well, I think I mean look at the black to the right centre.
Oh, yeah,
it's
it's
unmissable.
It's a bucket.
He's going to take the yellow off it, so then he's going to have to take the black into the bottom right corner then. which shouldn't be a problem. As long as he gets a nice angle on his last ball, shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, it's good.
Which side to go? Yeah, yeah. That's very good.
Yeah, they were fairly straightforward then, but he's still got to get it. He just dropped something. He dropped his phone. 3-2 John. Good evening, Matt. Matt Harvey's with us. Matt Price is with us. Matt Price is another one who'll be interested in the Cat 5 draw straight after this match. Are you playing much pool these days, Matt? It's a decent stick, Matt, in his day. I don't know how much pool he's playing at the moment. I'm sure he'll be putting in a bit of practice for the Cat 5. So where's to break? This is going to be dry as well. Plenty of action into the cue ball, but no friends. Little bit scrappy. Evening, Lee. Lee Mansell's with us. He's going to go reds. I wonder if he's going to attack this bottom right corner. Well, he has done, but he hasn't helped himself very much. Queuing. I think that's wide. Yeah, good close game, Rob. I think we were all expecting a close game, to be fair. I don't think anybody was expecting one or the other to run away with this.
They both played pretty solid all the way through this competition, haven't they?
Oh, they have, yeah. I think it's
that's a bit tough now.
He's got the angle to move it though, hasn't he, with the middle of the three. If he plays that one now with a bit of bottom, he can kick it out.
It's eggs in one basket, isn't it? And he's got 6 balls on.
Well, he's got control of this bottom right corner, hasn't he? So he's got a bit of a free hit at these. He played that well. So now he needs to be thinking about this bottom right corner.
Yeah.
I'd be tempted to move his bad yellow up this corner now. I think doesn't look like he is, but
he's got a decent angle on this one on the left hand side here, you know, if he wants to.
Well, I'm wondering, Aid, if the ball, his bad ball, if you like,
he's tried it now.
Close. Well, that's made it even better. I was just going to say, I'm wondering if it goes off the red, but now it goes off the black. Whether he's seen it or not, I don't know. But if he just drops this in dead weight, he can't really miss it, can he?
Yeah, good shout.
But I mean, it did go off the red before this, but
he is going for the plant.
Oh, he isn't. He's
No.
pulling back. I'm not
Okay.
keen on that shot either, to be honest.
Yeah, there was a finish there.
Yeah, he didn't see it, did he? He didn't see it. If he had it on, he'd have taken it, I'm sure of that. Really, if he was playing that shot, he should have opened that yellow up, shouldn't he?
Yeah.
Really should have opened
Definitely.
that yellow up. John's kept him off it, sensibly.
Made it even more messy.
Yeah, I think John's back in this frame, I think. He's awkward queuing here, but he isn't going to leave much, is he? He just hits one of the two reds down at the top left corner. He hasn't left anything.
No.
Nasty queuing, though. Queuing over two balls, not one. Tricky, this. Gotta get the butt right up in the air for these shots. Doesn't like it.
No,
Don't
he
blame him.
doesn't.
He's got to play it, though. He's going to play it. I think he's just
play
going
the
to
one.
set.
Just trickle the red onto the black and the white up top corner. He's got that. That's a good shot.
Snooker. Yes, he has. Or has he? Well, it's an easy one to hit, even if he has. And I think the black goes. So Wes needs a full contact here. Move the yellow and leave the red where it is. Oh, no, he's trickled it again. I just can't understand why he isn't getting that ball out.
He's had a couple of opportunities and he just hasn't taken them.
He's going to end up in a bit of trouble in a minute, I think.
Wayne's on. Good evening, Wayne.
Evening, Wayne. So John's going to pot this and then look for the snooker down the corner.
Oh. Oh. That kept rolling, didn't it?
Didn't it? He's still got the snooker though, hasn't he? He can still stun him behind the
Yes.
other red that's on the rail. And if he gets it tight, it's a tough one.
He's looking at this 3-ball plant.
Well, if you can get the 3-ball plant and play the snooker,
yes.
that'll be a bonus. Snooker was the main objective. Oh, he's moved Wes's ball. I think Wesley's got to go for the one in the middle of the table here, whether he can get around the black or whether he's got to use the top rail.
I think he can. Could have a lot of right-hand side on this. Oh. Second prize.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt and say he played that. I don't know.
There were two options, weren't there?
Yeah.
If he didn't get enough side on, he was always going in that direction.
So I think John just needs to thin as he can off the second one. Yeah, it needs to be micro thin. This does. It's not good. It's not
too
good.
thick, yeah.
Yeah, it had to be very thin
But
to
still,
avoid that.
there's still work to be done in this frame.
Definitely work to be done. Yeah.
I think Wes will try and trickle him behind the yellow
Maybe.
off the one on the bottom rail.
I'd be tempted to play the one closest to the pocket and just try and double kiss the white onto the cushion. Easy snooker for John here. Just get the cue ball over towards the top right corner.
Yeah, he's looking at it now.
I don't think he's seen it, Ed. If he's seen, oh, he has.
He has,
He is playing it. Yeah. that's good. I mean, Wes, he should hit these yellows. It's a big target, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
He isn't even going for them. He should have done.
Like you say, big target that was.
Yeah.
Off one cushion.
Yeah. So I think we've got loss of turn coming up here, and then John's in complete control. This is another frame that I think Wes has played I mean, John needs to think about this. He needs to leave the cue ball touching the yellow that he's next to. Oh, he's got the skill. I don't think he wanted that.
No.
The shot was just...
You could see it in his demeanour, couldn't you?
Just to play the loss of turn and leave the white touching the yellow in the middle of the table. Wes has got nothing. But John's still favourite for me. He just brings this red off in the open near to the bottom right corner, because the yellow's not going anywhere. He's played the treble. Doesn't want that in.
It's gone. Oh, it hasn't.
Well,
so I think
this
Wes
is a
has got to
chance.
just...
This is a chance, eh? If he tops this through, he's going into that cluster.
Yep. Caution to the wind shot here.
It's a natural, mate, I think.
Yep.
He's been a bit unlucky to leave that, John, to be fair, but it looks a natural to me. He's not playing it anyway. He's playing this loss of turn.
He is.
He's not got it though. How's John's touch here? I mean, if his touch is really good, he can play the red that he's closest to and not leave the across. He's just get on that. That's not a bad shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot, that.
Having said that, can he hit the ball the left of the two yellows and leave the white in the jaws?
Knock it in.
I don't know if that's on, Aid. I don't know if that's on. Is the double kiss?
So look at the overhead on.
I don't think it's going to help us, Aid. He's going to play it anyway. He's got to play it very slowly. He did play it. He's left the one up the corner though. I don't know if that shot was even on, to be honest. But this is no gimme, is it?
It isn't. It isn't. But he's also got the option of the cross double over to the bag where the yellows are.
I don't think he'll play that though, Aid. The problem is, it's not so much potting this ball, it's holding for the other one. He's got to play it slowly, hasn't he?
Yeah.
It's a fast table. He has played it slowly. He's missed it. That was always the danger, because it's always in your mind, isn't it, that you've got to take pace out of the cue ball, and I think it's a subconscious thing. You just hit them too thick, because you know that's going to take pace out of the cue ball. Wes has got to send this around the table, hasn't he? Really. He's overcut it. No, this is a very good chance. Yeah. This should be 4-2.
Gaz Cummings and Johnny Hughes on. Evening, chaps.
Yeah. You screwing down for middle here, Aid, or are you taking it in the corner?
I'd be going corner.
Would you? I'd be going
He's
middle.
going middle.
Yeah, I'd have gone middle myself, but there's a case for both, wasn't there?
Played it well.
4-2. And these scrappy games are not suiting Wes. And I don't think he's playing the right shots half the time.
Well, in two of the frames, he had good shots to get dominance in the frames.
Absolutely.
And whether he failed to see him, I don't know. But it's early doors.
It is, yeah.
Evening, Daz.
Hi, Daz.
So John 4-2 up and his break.
I think he's breaking with his playing cue, isn't he?
Yes.
Good strike. Again, dry.
Nothing again, crikey.
Oh, look at these yellows. They're absolutely lovely. Plays the plant to the left centre first shot, and then the plant to the bottom right, top right second shot for me. And that should leave every yellow in the open. Just trickle this one in so the ball he's playing stays over the centre pocket.
Yeah.
And then
there's also a case for taking the top right plant now.
I think well, yeah, there is.
Well,
I'd rather get my set first. I'd rather make sure I'm on yellows
which
first.
Which is what he's done, Andy.
Yeah, good shot. Now the plant. I mean, it's no gimme plant this, but the yellow that he's playing is coming away from the pocket. So all he's got to do is pot the ball, and he'll be unlucky if it doesn't stay in the open. Oh, he's played it with the cue ball. Okay, that's all right. He's half blocked the pocket with the red, though, hasn't he? I think Wes has got to take these out, really. I don't know if the black passes. I think it probably does, so that gives him more options.
I think there's plenty of room for that black, mate.
Yeah. So that does give him more, because if it didn't go, he'd have to take the one bottom left last, wouldn't he?
They are deceptive, aren't they? On these screens that we're looking at.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a sensible
I think
way.
it lies in that bag.
He's just going to take the next one long, I think. Yeah, that's okay. Naturally coming out, isn't he, for the other one in the same pocket. I think he's gone a bit too far, though. He didn't really want to be queuing over the red. But you'd still expect him to get this. And I think if he does get on the yellow into the same pocket, the frame's over. Nice shot. Good shot.
Yeah, played out well.
You did. These are the sort of layouts that Wes wants, I think. Got embroiled in a tactical battle, really.
He could just stun this and take the black in the other corner.
Yeah, I think he should, mate. I think he should. Yeah, just play short position on it, just screw it out a couple of inches.
Yeah,
good shot.
Good shot.
Yeah, it was important as Wes won that frame when he's at 5-2.
Ryan's on. Evening, Ryan. We've both had a bath, mate. Not together.
We've had quite a lot of dry breaks. They've been good open breaks, but I bet at least...
Yeah, just not getting the ball, are these?
We've had 7 frames. I bet we've had at least 4 dry breaks.
4 to 5, yeah.
Maybe 5, yeah, at least 4. With good splits. The best break was the one that John butchered. Cue ball was tracking there. Got kicked out of the way with another good split. They'll go yellows here, I expect.
Yeah, I think you could take that top right-hand corner, haven't you?
Yeah, I agree, mate.
And he can get his cue in there. He's not hampered particularly.
I think he'd like something easier as a starter. He has got an easy red as a starter.
He can just screw into this, just check it across.
He can avoid the reds, can't he? Just screw across.
That's it.
It's a Wes type of shot, that is. It's better when he's getting his cue through the ball, Wes. Chance now, if he can screw through that gap to the one to the left centre, that'll be my ball, I think. I'm pretty sure that the red is covering it up. red that's close to the pink spot goes bottom left. Oh, he's caught the reds. Where's this gone? It's not good.
Oh, don't know. That's
Does it pass?
yellow passes,
It
mate.
might do.
It's up the top down.
It's tight if it does.
I think it does, Andy, to be honest.
Yeah. We'll soon find out, because if it doesn't, he'll have to play the plant, which is difficult.
Oh, God. Leg off.
Looks as though he does.
He is
Yes,
playing the
he's-
plant, and he's got it. That's a great shot.
Yeah, should get out now.
Yeah, he can take this one in the right corner, just stun across a bit, and he's got two options then, hasn't he?
He has, yeah.
You know, the
Same pocket, probably.
yellow same pocket, exactly. Yeah. He's played well this frame.
Yeah, he's got into his stride a bit here. Last two frames.
He needed it,
two dishes.
to be honest.
Yeah. John hasn't done much wrong to lose these two, to be fair. He's had a dry break, that's all he's done.
Yeah, controlled well.
Just a little bit
Could have
careful
done with a
this.
couple of more inches back.
A little bit careful with this. It is close to the end off where his hand is. He's not careful, he's missed it. And that's why he's missed it, because it was...
Wow.
Yeah, so this is a good... We'd give him that one, didn't we? We'd give him them.
Yeah.
So there's loads of options. I'm pretty sure he'll be going for them, but...
I think you've got two here, haven't you?
yeah, I agree with you, but...
I think you can take the middle, the red on the blue spot now, top through, get rid of them top three.
yeah.
But there are so many.
Oh, there's
you
loads
know,
of options.
options
And,
here.
and he's got them three down the bottom. He can put a really good snooker on if he wants to.
I don't think I'd be
No, I don't think
even
I would.
thinking
But,
about a
but
snooker with the black over the old.
if he ran out of position, they're there for it. Anyway, he's probably going to top this through and attack the middle, one of them three next, I suspect. If he can get straight in on it, you think he's as good as out.
Yeah. And that's what he's done, Andy.
Yeah,
Well called, mate.
yeah. Yeah, he'd be disappointed here, West. I think if he had that black again, he'd check it, wouldn't he? And just take that middle pocket. I wish he is playing the snooker. He is playing, I think.
Well, not for me there.
No,
and
not for me either.
not a
and I'll
chance.
tell you why. He doesn't even have to pot this black. If he leaves the white up the corner where the black is and leaves the black close to the pocket, John's got no shot. What he's got to do, though,
He's hitting this
is
black.
hit the black.
He's hitting it.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I think you go for sort of where the ball line is, with some side to
I don't think he'll need any because it slides, mate. It has slid, but he has
yeah,
left it up
slid
this
too
corner.
much though.
He has left the cue ball up the corner. So hasn't really left John much.
You know, in them scenarios, you know, if you're practicing, for example, you've got the white up there and you're just trying to pot the ball into all you had to do was pot the ball into the bottom right corner, really, get the white into the corner, because the black was in the direct line of it.
Yeah. So he's going to try and hide this cue ball. Oh dear, John.
Oh dearie, dearie me.
Well, there it goes. It passes. Well, that wasn't the best frame of pool we've ever seen, was it, really?
We've had a couple of scrappy games, haven't we?
Yeah, Wes
frames, I
missing
say,
a straightforward black, and then John not taking a finish out that was quite obviously there. I can't understand why he didn't go for them, John. I'm at a loss.
You called getting on that one in the middle of those three, didn't you?
And he
At
was
the
on
top.
it, wasn't he?
And he
on
was
it.
perfect on it.
Yeah, just follow it through for the one
Top
across.
it in,
on
follow
the-
through, you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wonder why he didn't go for that.
Well,
Who knows?
He'll be regretting it now. Too decent was for Rob, say. Too decent finishes, yeah, till he missed the black. Yeah, it was a bad black to miss, though. Luckily for him, he still managed to win the frame. Good strike.
Yeah, he's had to get out of jail card there, hasn't he?
Look at these reds, he can get his bad one out first shot. I don't know if the one that's close to the right centre passes the yellow.
How's he getting his bad one out here?
Red top left.
Well, the red by the yellow in the middle isn't great.
No, he's just had a look. I didn't know if that goes or not, but that was the last ball rolling, that yellow that's gone on to that, to be fair.
Yeah. I think the red by the yellow on the right hand side, he's looking to see if it goes.
I don't think we can tell. I'll look on the other camera.
Let's have a look.
I don't think it does. It might go off the jaw slowly.
Ooh, tight. Oh, he's got a split here, I think.
Do you?
Oh no, actually no.
I don't think he'll play a split unless he has to. I mean, if he can top this through and it does go off the jaw,
if
that's
he thinks
a shot.
It goes, then
He's missed that one. Don't understand why he missed that one. Skewed across it, maybe. But he is in control. To be fair, you'd still rather be reds here.
Hey, the lights have come on.
We have light.
Must be dark outside, Andy. Crikey, I can see. I've drank all my beer. I didn't realise.
No, John really should be able to get these. I know he's got this ball on the cushion by the bottom left corner, but he's only got to get half an angle on the over the pocket to knock the yellow out the way.
Big favourite here now for this frame.
Yeah, he's just dropped the one in the centre now. That gives him the perfect angle. Just full ball, knock it out the way.
He's got a couple of options here.
I think that's the shot though. Just drop this in dead weight. Yeah, that's the shot. It's natural, this is, just to knock that yellow out of the way. And he wants it out of the way so the black goes both corners, gives him options, doesn't it?
Just wants to be careful he doesn't take the yellow too thinly.
I don't understand why he played it that way.
No.
He might be okay though. He might be able to pop the one over the pocket. But he's made the black awkward because that's his ball for the black, isn't he? He doesn't want to take that off now. I don't know why he played it like that. It looked to me as though he could just top through and the cue ball would go straight into that yellow.
Yeah.
I think he's going to take this long. I think he's got to be fair. Tough shot this, bridging over. Oh yes, great shot, well played.
Good hit, lad. Yeah, we know Lee Jervis is here, mate. We've both spoken to him
earlier.
No,
that's not Lee. That's Joe. That's Wes's dad. That's
here.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, Wes's uncle's here as well then.
He's watching. He might be watching on the screen.
Lee.
Might be watching on the screen, mate. Yeah. So
you know Wes's dad, don't you?
I do. Yeah.
I've never met him before.
Yeah, I do. Decent player. Where's his dad?
Yeah,
he doesn't play anymore, but he was
pool or snooker.
Pool, yeah, decent pool player. Yeah, well done.
Played that confidently then.
Yeah. 5-4.
5-4. So as we said earlier, first breakers after 12 frames.
Yeah.
So 3 more frames to go. If my maths is correct.
Yeah, it is. But close game.
Yeah, I think, and everybody's predicted this, haven't they? Close game.
They have, yeah.
Even though, you know, a lot of people sort of had Wes a very slight favourite because John's first couple of matches, he won really easily and wasn't tested probably as much. But he's playing well tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's reds for me, but can he get one?
Looks like Guns. He's had a bet on Wes.
Yeah. I was chatting earlier to Gaz Davis, who's got you back Wes from the start at 14 to 1. Yeah. So he's got a bit riding on this. He's going to take this long red. Yeah, I think he's got to really. Screw down. On the bottom left, top left. Oh, he's missed it.
It was the shot for the car, wasn't it?
It was, but now he's give the reds to John.
They're saying that, you know, the one he's missed, it's gone dead now on the bottom rail.
Yeah, but he's got 2 balls to get on it.
He has.
I think John will be fancying these.
Yeah. Ooh,
maybe
nasty.
Not now. Maybe not now.
I think he'll play the snooker now. Just glance off that red he's closest to and go behind the 2.
Yeah, he could do.
If he can.
Or he could go across maybe and...
Don't go potting balls here, do you?
No. I'm sure he'd like to move that one off the bottom rail and get a snooker, but I don't think he can.
No, I don't think he can see that.
So it's just a containing shot. I mean, he's still a big favourite, but...
that's quite a good shot, actually, because it puts a bit of pressure on now.
Yeah, he hasn't left a great deal, has he, to be fair.
But he can make a mess down over this corner bag if he can. That yellow on the left-hand rail, yeah, he can knock that down.
He might play this
here
with a bit of pace, you know. Oh, he hasn't. I think I would have done.
No,
yes,
it's a good shot.
Yeah, very good. I mean, he's just going to get it straight back, to be fair, but
yeah.
But it's kept him in the game for another shot. So we'll play this a loss of turn back, and then if you Wes, you just play the yellow that's in the middle of the bottom cush onto the red and kill it completely. And make John get it out. No, he hasn't allowed him to do it, so that's
I think he was too much off angle to allow that.
He's still got the opportunity to do it now. He can pot this. Mind you, with the red there, it might not be a wise shot.
Well, he's potting balls then.
I don't think he's potting anymore.
Why. I wonder why.
Yeah, I don't think he's potting anymore. Well, the only shot he's got is a double in the right centre, isn't it, really? He's cut it in. Wow. Oh dear.
Well, he's got to dig deep here.
Loss of turn, do you think? I mean, he's just going to get the loss of turn back, I assume, but...
yeah. Well, do you take your medicine, knock the top left-hand corner in, double, and try and get on the yellow by the black?
It's hard to get it off a double, isn't it? But
I don't know if he can get his white in the right place.
yeah. Try screwing behind it, possibly. Yeah, that's better. Now we can perhaps get on it.
That's a
Might
great
be a
shot,
bit
actually.
Straight, Aid. Might be a bit straight. Yeah, it's too straight, I think. I don't think it can stun up the table off that. He'll have to play the double, I suspect.
Very unlucky.
Good try. It looked too straight, didn't it, for that? Trouble now.
Yeah, it was an adventurous effort, that.
Yeah, trouble. 2 cushions. Up to the top. Just missed the jaws. Top left corner. Side rail.
New favourite for this frame, though.
Oh, I think he missed it. He was very close to it. I think he missed it.
Yeah, he did. I could just see over his shoulder that he missed.
Yeah, he didn't want ball in hand because this is John's awkward ball that he's getting off the table here.
Again, though, you know, Wes has gone for like a really tough finish with balls on the table, and
Yeah, he was up against it from the start this game.
he was, but he, you know,
I say he was up against it. I think, if I'm remembering the same frame, Wes has missed the first chance, hasn't he? On a yellow.
yes.
Or was it a red? Anyway, just going to screw around the back of this. Make sure you don't hit it. Short.
Oh, I think he was snookering in here.
Yeah.
No need to take any risks.
No, you're right. No.
Just feather off it, leave the white behind the red. Cuts down his chances of hitting the yellow.
He's not. He's
He's
going for it.
it.
He isn't. I can see. There's an argument for both, isn't there? Really. I mean, if he pots this ball,
the yellow's safe, isn't it?
he's got a nice angle on the.
Yeah, every day of the week that shot.
Yeah, it's a good snooker as well. That.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know.
The side rail out.
Yep.
So Wes again with the jaws here, I suspect. I've seen these go in before.
They're tough, these though.
They are, but the position he was in I think he'd be glad to be back at the table. Is it the black? The black's in, so it's the end of the frame then. Anyway. So we're at 6-4, so this has now become a big frame for Wes. He certainly doesn't want to go an 8-4 down. I think if Wes can win this one, the worst he'll be a 7-5 down, which you've been there, Aid, haven't you? It isn't too bad, is it? Being two behind at the break.
Two, but when you lose the next two, yeah, it's tough.
If you're 4 behind at the break, if he doesn't win one of the next two and he's 4 behind, it's a long way back. That. I know it's a slightly longer race to 13, but you know, Wes is going to have to win what 9-4 in the last session, which is it's a big ask. Good strike, red in.
He's got one, yeah. It is a big ask, you know, given the standard of these players isn't that different.
No, there isn't. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah,
so.
So he's going reds here, I think. They connect quite well. Just a bit straight on this first one, but he might have to take a long second one. He might have to take the one down the rail to the top left next. Oh, he's going yellows.
Yeah,
that surprises me.
Yeah. I think if you can get this yellow top right corner, it'll just the other one same pocket. Just drift it round the back of that red, and he's in like flint, isn't he? Then.
Yeah. The angle looks not natural. I didn't know that yellow was going, but it clearly does because he's playing for it, isn't he? It's tight, but I think it does go.
Yeah, he's played that.
Yeah,
it's a good shot.
It definitely goes. He wouldn't have played that else, would he? Yeah, it was that ball that was putting me off Yellis, to be fair, but clearly goes. Oh, he's caught the red. It was clearly very tight, that, wasn't it? It was very tight.
But he fancied it. So
well, it must have gone, Aid. It must have gone.
Yeah. No, then Wes.
Well,
as you said, Andy, this is pretty crucial.
It is, and
time for Wes now. He needs to get a couple of frames to try and get level.
These are the type
or
of frames
minimise the damage.
Yeah, good shot, good shot. The type of frames that Wes has been losing, where they've both got a bad ball. It's played a good shot there, though. gap. I think he's left a gap, and these reds all go now, because the one up the right-hand rail connects nicely to the one.
Just have a look on the top down.
To the left centre. I think that goes.
Ooh, it's tight that is hand.
It is, but I think it goes. So does Wes.
Excuse me.
Which ball are you playing on next? The one on the left-hand side? Where his cue is?
I think he's getting one down the bottom,
He's
down here.
one on the corner. Now, he's got too much angle for me on that. He wanted to be straight in, so he could take the other one to the left centre next, really. He might have to bump into it, Aid.
Yeah. Yeah, he can just drop this in, I think.
He's missed the pot. Yeah, if it had been straight in on that, he got nothing to do with the cue ball.
So John's got one bad ball, really.
Is it
well,
bad though?
he hasn't got any bad balls,
I think
actually.
it goes to bottom right, you know, that yellow.
It does. It does. You can see. Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It might be tight.
It's a little bit tight. Yeah.
He might be going into it here, actually.
Yes.
No, he isn't. That tells me it goes, because he's going to screw up the table now, isn't he?
From that overhead, it didn't look like it went, though, to me.
So we'll find out. I think he's played to get on it.
He's tried to play on it there, hasn't he?
I think the shot was to go up the table for the ball over the right pocket and take that ball last if it goes. Well, that's what he's ended up doing.
Yep. It
Nice.
must go.
Oh, it must go.
He wouldn't have gone to these.
That's not a nice angle, that is. He's going to have to. He doesn't be topping this through. He's going to put the black on the rail. Which he did, but luckily for him, he's covered the pocket.
Yeah. Rob Adams is on. Hey up, Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Quite a few watching this tonight, and
I would imagine so. We can't see on our screen how many's on. You have to. We used to be able
What
to.
do you have to do?
First started. Well, if you go onto YouTube,
on your phone.
it tells you. But we used to get it. It used to be on the on our screen, but it's not anymore. For some reason, I don't know where it's gone.
CPU 109. Oh no, that's central processing
61
unit.
British boys. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that.
Thank you.
That's not a bad shot, as he's played. Just keeping the white close to the cushion. Even if John can see the one over the pocket, I don't know if he can get on the other one. And then he's got to get on the black.
Exactly.
Just trying to kill the red, isn't he? Oh dear. Lost a turn, eh?
Well, I think it's got to be loss of turn, hasn't it? Because
Well, if we leave the white where the yellow is, he isn't leaving much, is he?
Yeah, he's
I'm not sure he can get the snooker though, because it seems a bit thick. Yeah.
well, there's middle bag, there's a middle.
Yeah, there is.
Little trundle in the middle and maybe a double in the other middle.
Correct. I agree.
Not much else.
No.
Captivating game, this.
Yeah, I mean, John's game hasn't ended if he misses this ball, has he? Because
No.
where that black is,
Oh,
where's he go?
going
He's
for the
doubling
double.
it. He's doubling it.
Bottom right corner, yeah.
Well, it's not in.
And it's not covering.
No.
So big chance for Wes. Big chance this is. He's
It is.
really he's got to be taking these.
Yeah, there's a little bit awkward though, still, aren't they?
Is there a case for holding back?
I don't know. Is there? I don't think there is
No.
really. I don't. Not where that yellow is. he wants to hold back, but
he's forced into doing something
yeah,
proactive.
pretty much, mate. Pretty much.
Story of my life.
Yeah, good pot. I think that passes, you know, Aid.
Yeah, I think he does, mate.
Looks as though it does. Always a bit awkward though when you're going past another ball. I think.
Yeah, he's just got stun. Drop it through. Yeah.
It's comfortable, isn't it? Yeah, just drop this in.
This will give him some confidence if he knocks these few in.
Make sure you leave yourself an angle on that last one. Yeah, good shot. Enough angle not to go in off in the right centre. So
wow.
Wes needed that one, and I can confidently predict now he's going to get it. So 6-5. We've got one more frame to the break. Wes's break. Be hoping for a ball. They've split well though, haven't they? I mean, even though
split to bring grace, yeah. But
balls off the
no
break
going
haven't
in.
been. But they both been striking it well. Is this his playing cue as well? I think it is. They both use their playing cue for breaking.
Oh, I'm not sure from Wes's point of view.
He does play with a big tip, you know. So I bet that's at least a 9.5 tip he plays with. Well, he's made balls, and he's still. Is he using that same cue? Hard to tell because he's disappeared.
He's disappeared. Yeah.
Right, can he work his way around these reds? They're all in the open, and they've all got pockets.
Yeah, to work out whether he's breaking with the cue, we need to look at his butt, don't we? There was a joke in there, but you didn't get it.
No, it's wasted
You're
on me,
not
mate.
biting, are you?
Wasted on me. He's just drift past that other one.
Yeah, he has done. Well, these are quite nice, aren't they?
Well, they are, but I don't like that shot much. To be honest with you. I thought he did.
I think he might be taking this one top left corner.
Do you? Then what?
Well, I think he might be able to stun the white just to the left.
The red is closest to us.
He's going middle. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he took the right first ball, do you? This is no good. Oh, he's got away with it.
I don't think he has.
Don't you? I do.
I think he's going to have to go off the yellow if he wants to put that in the middle.
Oh, I think that goes.
Maybe
Anyway,
it does.
We'll see.
Maybe it does.
We'll see. Yeah, it goes. You get away with that. I think that will stem from taking the wrong first ball, personally. But he's still, well, he's got to come round the back. He's got to miss the black, which he should do, and make sure he beats that yellow that's above the black. Yeah, where's Q-tip is? That's where he wants it.
He knows where he wants his white.
Yeah, he's just got to make sure he avoids the black. If he catches the black, he'll snooker himself. Oh, he screwed it. Not sure that's any good.
He's fine there, I think.
Do you?
Yeah, I think he can top that through up and down the table.
I don't know.
White
Shot.
If the white lands anywhere where the red
He's
is
got to
now.
hit it. I know, but he's got to hit it so hard. The white's going to throw out to the right.
I don't think it is. Get some top on it. Oh, he's just trundled it. Yeah.
Oh, he couldn't hold it.
Still got it.
Oh, yes, he has, yeah. Wow. I didn't think he could hold that, you know. All you want is the edge for this one. It's thin. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, everybody overcuts them. I know I keep saying it, but it's true. You never see them overcut. Everybody undercuts them. You never see them overcut, do you? You never see the ball hit the left jaw off them, ever.
It's hard to do.
It is hard to do. But I think sometimes that's what you've got to.
Razor blade.
That's what you've got to try and do.
It is, yes.
Wes will be gutted to lose this one, if he indeed does lose this one. And he should do. He didn't cue that very well, but he got away with it.
Yeah, he's okay there.
He is okay, yeah. They connect quite nicely, don't they? He's going to go up the table. I don't think I would, but it was... No, yeah, that's just, I'd have played the same shot.
Just got to make sure he's got a nice angle on his last ball, next to last ball for that one on the top.
Yeah,
but,
he's just a little stop shot here, and just leave the white almost where the yellow is.
Yeah. You could play on it now, actually. It's probably better to play on it now and leave the middle ball.
Would you?
Yeah, middle to last. If he's got the angle to get on that now, do it.
He's gone too far.
No, and he's gone too far.
Got a shot to play here.
He has got a shot to play.
Played it well. It's no gimme pot though, this. He should get it, but we've all seen him missed. Yeah, cued it confidently.
Yeah, he did. Cued it very well.
Yeah, Wes will be kicking himself winning that one.
He will, but you know, well done to John. He kept his cool.
7-5 it is,
Good
and
stuff.
we'll see you all in about 10 minutes.
See you in a bit.
Good to see you, Aj. We'll
Hey up,
hear
Aj.
from you, and we'll see you in 10 minutes. Welcome back,
Yeah.
everyone. Just about to resume. 7-5 to John. It'll be John's break. Break again. Good cue ball right down the middle. Made a red.
Got a red. These reds are nice, actually.
Not bad, are they? Yeah. Take the one down the right cushion first. That'd be my show. If you could just stun that in and leave yourself on the left centre. To take the two in the top right
correct.
corner after that.
Yeah, that's the way, isn't it?
He's taking res, but he's not taking our ball. He might come up for this one. Yeah.
He's getting rid of the one by the middle first, which, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. That's pretty good, actually.
I agree, because you know that.
Because that could have been a problem a bit later.
Yeah.
And now he's back into the position we said drop-ins, aren't they?
He's got to pull this back a bit, though, I think, hasn't he?
Oh, maybe just stun it in.
He's queuing over balls as well, so no, give me this. Yeah, he queued it well. So just follow through a couple of inches here and take the one on the right hand side, I suspect. Screw back for the other one in the same pocket. Yeah, good route, good pattern he's made here for himself.
Yeah, he started confidently, queuing well.
This frame hasn't taken long, has it?
Let's top this through. Yeah.
I mean, they were fairly straightforward, but he has made them look easy, hasn't it? Which is always a sign of he's had a good cue ball.
I think his first shot, taking that red in the left middle to
Yeah.
get rid of the right middle, was
Oh, cue ball.
It's
It's
okay.
His heart would have been in his
I think
mouth.
that's giving him the frame there.
Yeah, his heart would have been in his mouth there. So he's got a 3-frame lead. I
So
think that's
8-5.
the first time in the match there's been a 3-frame lead.
Yes, it is. I didn't realise, and that your daughter was in Japan. You got married last week.
She is, yes. She's in Japan. Yeah, of course, you've been to Japan loads of times.
I've lived there twice, mate.
Yeah. She's gone to. I think they're doing a week in Tokyo and a week in. They're getting the bullet train to Kyoto.
The
I don't know.
Shinkansen.
Is she where?
Shinkansen. That's what the bullet train's called.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Okay. And then they're going
It's
to.
also educational, this commentary,
Yeah.
lads.
If you want to know a bit about Japan.
I'll speak some Japanese in a bit. See if anybody gets it.
That's a dry break, but they're messy.
Hi, do itashimashite.
You're just making that up.
No, I'm not.
Can he get the red to the right? Yeah, I think he can. He can get that.
There's a bit of traffic about. Ooh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, they're
Left-hand
tough.
side, that left-hand side he put on that though, that straightened it up
Yeah.
for this bottom right-hand corner. That
It's
was
the two on the rail up there, the problem, aren't they, really? I suppose if you get right behind them, they're a plant, but
Yeah. He can take the top one now.
he could actually, yeah.
But he had a shot like this, John, in one of the early frames, frame 2 or 3, I think, where he had a plant similar to that.
Yeah, it was the very first frame of the match, I think.
Was it the first frame?
Yeah.
And he played for the plant.
Yeah, it looks as though he will. He's got a nice angle, just stunning right behind it. I mean, if you got a ball in hand, you wouldn't mind that plant, would you?
No.
Not sure I like it much from there, but
That's what he's played for, though.
yeah.
Hadji, great commentary, lads. Thanks, mate. Do your best.
The ball he's playing's not moving
No.
far from the rail. That was the only problem with that. But these yellows aren't pretty.
They're horrible. So Wes now, he's in a position again where he's got ball superiority, and you know, in a few frames early doors he's had this similar situation and he's just potted a few balls
Well,
and then decided to go safe, but
I think he's got to go for these personally. I really do.
he is doing then. Yeah.
Can he screw in now behind the one he's going to play, the middle of the three, screw in behind the other one that's next to it on the left down the rail, and then obviously he's got the right centre next. He's tried to move it. Okay, that's fair enough. He's made himself a chance here.
Got to take this bottom left now while he's on it, hasn't he?
Yeah, quite possibly. Let's look at the one next to the back. If that's straight, he could actually screw straight back, as long as he's not screwing towards the middle pocket. He's still okay.
He's okay here. Corner middle.
He's got to be just fairly straight.
Corner middle.
Yeah, fairly straight on the right middle next, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Doesn't want much of an angle really, because he's going to have to screw it over towards the rail. Yes, he's got a bad angle. He's got a bad angle.
He might have to get his cue up in the air a bit for this. Come off top cush.
Yeah, he's going to have to, Aid, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
He's just taking his medicine. This is a very missable ball. The white's tracking across
You'd
towards
like to
the
be
black.
closer to this, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, this is nasty. Yeah, he's cued it really well.
Lovely.
You'll probably take this long. I'd take this middle every time, but
Yeah, I think I'd go long here.
would you go long?
Yeah.
I'd definitely go middle, but again, it's personal
It's
preference.
just a bigger bag.
There's no right or wrong.
Yeah, he's going long. Yeah. Good shot, Wes.
Yeah, good finish that.
8-6.
They weren't easy then. Yeah, I
This
think
match could be 8-6 either way, couldn't
it could actually.
No.
Yeah, it could. I think John will be a bit disappointed he didn't get on that plant a bit better. He left himself awkward, didn't he? Left himself the wrong side of the red he was playing.
It's just such fine margins, isn't it? When you're playing possession and you've got to be, you know, within, I don't know, 2 or 3 inches of where you want to be.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're 4 or 5 inches away, which John was on that shot,
Yeah, he was nowhere.
then it makes it so much tougher.
Yeah, yeah. That'll give Wes a bit of confidence. Anyway, it's a good finish that.
Yeah,
He's made a
got
red.
the red.
What's he going here? Is he going
So
yellows?
better work with both here.
There is actually, yeah. He might stay
Yellows
with.
are a little bit messy.
He might stay with red, you know. If
I
that
think
red,
so, yeah.
does the red that's adjacent to the left of the black on the same line go into the bottom left corner? If it
Ooh,
does, they're
let's have a
not.
look.
It's hard to
don't know.
tell. I'm going to sneeze. So he's going yellows anyway. What do we know? I still prefer reds there, to be honest. I don't like the yellow that's in between the two Reds.
No, nor I don't like the two yellows together down the bottom left.
He's gonna split them up, isn't he?
Might be splitting them all. Yeah, he's gone for the split. He's not got lucky there.
Don't you
really.
think so? I think he has, you know. I think this goes bottom right corner. The one he's closest to.
If it does, he's got very lucky. Can't tell if that goes. Sorry.
Still can't
don't
tell.
think it does. Don't think that goes, mate.
Maybe not, no. It doesn't go, Aid, otherwise they played it by now.
Yeah, of course.
He's taking this long instead, I think. Yeah,
But again, those two yellows here now,
They're
they're
awkward.
awkward. Maybe he's got a plant now.
Well, I'll tell you another thing, he can't afford to miss here. Look where the Reds are.
Yeah.
I mean, the one on the left-hand side isn't good ball, but it's such a big pocket.
But there's no point potting any other balls now.
Well, does the yellow go? The left hand of
He
those
is
two
gonna pot
yellows.
balls.
Left hand of those two yellows. Does it go? It might go, you know. It's hard to tell, isn't it?
It is. I don't think it goes, but he might be trying to get into him again now. Yeah, that's what he's tried to do.
He's left that big pocket as well. He's left that
Yeah.
big pocket.
First thing Wes looked at,
Yeah.
big bag. Just got to mind his work here now, Wes has.
Yes, yeah. He's got a bit too much angle on both of these Reds, hasn't he, at the bottom end of the table? More than he'd want.
Yeah, he can
Float through the gap, he can't, you know. He tried to get through the gap.
I thought a bit more left-hand side on that. He could have gone up for the two.
Well, maybe,
At the top
yeah.
of the table.
He's just concentrating on the one on the left rail, really.
Yeah.
It's almost unmissable if he gets right behind it. He might get on it now. Screw past the yellows.
Yeah.
That's what he's done. He's never going to miss it from there, is he? Or I wouldn't expect him to anyway. Both the Reds at the top end go to the right corner. He didn't hit that very well.
Is it too full on?
He did. He didn't hit that very well at all.
There's an opportunity for knocking him in here now. Just screw off that yellow up the top, knock the red in. He's not leaving a lot, I don't think.
The only problem with that shot is the yellow that he's playing is going to be doubling into the Reds.
Yeah, into one of the Reds. And hope, and if that, stays there you go. Ooh. If he'd have got the red there, there's not a lot on for Reds.
Wesley's got to hope this isn't touching. It clearly isn't. He's played that well. Very well.
Yeah, he has and all. Well, it should be out here. I'm sure that red by the black goes into bottom right corner.
Yes, it does, yeah.
He's on it now if he wants it. Just
I think he'll take the other one and come back across, won't he?
I think he'll take the one. Well,
He'll take the one at the top end, come back across the table. Almost to where he is now.
yeah.
A bit shorter, maybe. Yeah, that's good. Very good.
yeah, shot.
These are both going in the same pocket, I would imagine.
Well, bit of a comeback on the
Yeah.
go here.
It's been some good stuff.
It's been quite an exciting match for us to watch as
It
well,
has,
Andy,
yeah,
hasn't it?
it has. 8-7. Where's to break? Anybody's in it, really.
Yeah, first to 13.
Just to remind everybody that's watching and those who are watching who are in the Cat 5, we've got the draw for the first round of the Cat 5. I'll tell you who's in it actually, because you probably don't know, because it hasn't been put out anywhere. So We'll probably see this frame out first, and I'll tell you between frames. It's dry.
So where's his broke?
Not dry.
Gone
It's
dry.
got a red. It's got a red.
Oh no, yes, the red's gone actually.
He has got a red. Yeah, he's not going to take reds though. He's going to take yellows every day here. He's just got to work out.
I think the shot's to get this plant at some point.
Yeah, he's just got to work out this problem at the top right corner.
I think he's got a chance now of just skimming off the bottom of those two yellows and making the plant going onto the red.
Oh, I think he tried to move it there. I think he's trying to go just flick it off the
try and
cush.
flick it off the other yellow.
Yeah.
Just to bring the yellow off.
Yeah, I think he was trying that shot then. To be honest, he's trying it again now. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to stop potting now and get that yellow out.
It's cost him in a few frames that.
It has. He is doing it.
Whereas, just
He's got to make this ball
potting.
potable. He's got to make it potable. And he has done. That's a good shot.
He has, yeah.
I know he's left the one along the bottom rail, top rail as we look, but
I think the red that the white's nearest to goes past that yellow as well.
quite possibly. But
Cush
John knows
first.
his one miss is going to cost him this frame here.
Yeah, he does. He knows that now.
You know what the mistake Wes was making earlier is them situations he wasn't clearing the ball, he wasn't getting the ball open. He's trying to move it. Oh, he might have been touching there. He's left that anyway. If he was touching the red, I could see what he was trying to kill the yellow on the other red, but I don't know. I'm not so sure it does pot. Looks as though it does off the overhead, off the main cam. Oh, maybe it does. Yes, it does.
It flew in, didn't it?
Yeah.
Just so deceptive, isn't it?
Oh,
this,
yeah, absolutely. It's hard to
screens.
I think I'd play the one bottom right, would you, and screw back past where I am now for the one at the top end. That's what he's done. Yeah, that's okay.
That's absolutely fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just push this through, take white off the top cushion, bounce down.
Yeah.
Anywhere near the blue spot, you're fine. Yeah, that should be fine.
Do you think he can hold that?
Yeah, I think he can just...
I'd like the cue ball another 6 inches up the table, wouldn't you?
Yeah, he should just be able to screw into that and soft screw. Should be okay.
Yeah, he played it well. Played it well.
He played it harder than I thought he needed to.
Yeah, I think he had to get the pace into the cue ball to get the screw.
purchase.
Yeah. He still should get this though. He's close to it, isn't he? Again, but don't hit it thick. If you hit it thin, it's got a chance. Yeah, good shot.
Yeah, he's played that well.
Yeah, he's played it well.
He did almost hit that
He
too
did hit it thin
as well.
Yeah, but they go if you hit it thin then. Anyway, 8 each, so we've got ourselves a best of 9. We could have had a couple of hours off, couldn't we, and just played best of 9.
Yeah, exciting stuff in the final of the Cat 3.
Yeah. Wes looks as though he's picked up his game a little bit since the break, doesn't he? He's flowing a bit better than he was before the break. John hasn't done much wrong either, to be fair. Yeah, he's made a red.
I think after this frame, and if you want to give the Cat 5 list of players out.
Yes, I forgot about that. I will.
Once the black goes in on this frame, just quickly read it out.
Okay. Is he going to go reds here? I think the red passes the yellow in this bottom left, you know.
Yeah, it does.
And then if he uses the red over the top left corner for the 8 ball, then they connect quite nicely, don't they? So he's taking this and then the other one to the same centre pocket next. Yeah, that's what he's played for. So I don't know if he's got any angle on this to stun up for the ball in the middle of the three reds into the same centre pocket, or whether he's got to follow through and take the one up the rail. He'd like to stun up, I'm sure he would.
He's screwing here.
Yeah, he's trying. Yeah, he's after that one in the same pocket.
He is, yeah.
He's on it. A bit too much angle, but
he was on it better 2 shots ago.
Well, that was it. Yeah, I think he took the other one just to make sure he got
the way. Yeah,
make sure he got that set.
Yeah.
And made sure he got reds. He's got a bit too much angle on this.
Over 80 watching now.
Over
British
80.
boy,
Oh
thanks,
yeah,
mate.
if it goes closer, if it goes 10, 11 each, there'll be over 100. Can he hold? He's trying to. He's overcut that.
No, he's gone. Ooh, that's on the lip.
It is, but he's left these yellows. Does the yellow pass on the top rail past the black? I think it does, you know. Ooh, maybe it doesn't.
No.
In which case, that's quite a bad ball.
Taking a plant in the middle.
Yeah, it's all about how he's going to attack that ball. If it doesn't go, I still think it looks as though it goes somewhere to me, but maybe it doesn't.
Yeah, the overhead said it didn't go.
Yeah, it did. But it is deceiving, that is. He's stun out to the middle of the table here.
Yeah.
Oh, he's missed the ball. That was always the chance with them, isn't it? It's quite easy now.
Well, yeah. John can dip his work here.
Yeah. I'm tempted to take the one in the middle pocket, are you? I mean, there's a case for taking the one up the rail first, but I think if you take the one in the middle pocket and just die the cue ball on the cushion.
Yeah, I think I'd have played that.
Shot, would you? Yeah.
Because it's top left corner's your last ball into it,
It
black
is.
in the top right
It
corner.
is,
So
yeah.
he just needs to screw this back a little bit. That's
Sure.
perfect. White back to where he says now.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah,
well
he's played a great shot
Yes.
there.
Yes.
That's a really good shot. That's one of the shots of the night, that. They're so difficult to control, they are.
Ball in hand, perfect.
Yeah, well done, John. Right, get your list, quick.
Oh, right. List for the Cat 5. So here are the players. We have the draw after. So we've got Maz, Javid Iqbal, Raz Khalifa, Sean Cooper, Matt Price, Aaron Tatton, Darryl Bright, Andy Mear, Matt Bamford, Mick Davis, Ricky Leese, Martin Delaney, Brad Price, Jacob Wright, Rich Barrett, Chris Brannigan and Jason Salt. So those are the 16 players who have entered the Cat 5. Exactly the same rules apply as the other categories. They'll play a race to 11. £100 entry fee and the same prize money as before.
Great stuff, thanks, and.
So that'll be Where's breaking. I think a red's gone in and a yellow has as well now.
Yellow.
Look at these.
Oh, just get this red out the way, bottom left-hand corner.
Would you? I'd be tempted to.
Oh, the
to
middle
last.
one.
The middle's the ball
possibly.
for me.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Run up to the top rail.
Well, he can just drop the one in the middle and then take the bottom corner.
He's got to get on that middle bag now, I feel. Oh, and he has. Oh, he hasn't.
He hasn't.
He's on nothing.
Oof.
I just think the two reds
I think
over
he rushed
the
that.
well, the two reds
touch.
over the right centre were perfect connectors for that ball over the pocket, the one he's just played. I don't think he needed to take that first. The middle bag was always a worse ball for me than that.
And it's what he's tried to get on.
Well, he didn't play it with much control, did he? He's
No,
just
he
clattering
didn't.
balls everywhere, wasn't
He still should be okay here, I think.
he? Do you think? I don't think he's on anything. He's just playing a containing
He's
shot.
not on anything. I wondered, it's hard to see without the overhead, but I thought he might have the cut in the middle, but obviously he didn't.
No, I think it was too thin. But what he has done, he's opened the bottom left corner for that bad red. It only went in the left centre before. Yeah, middle. I agree with you, Wayne. That was the ball.
Yeah.
I think John's got to. Has he got to run this yellow into the centre pocket? I know it's a toughie, but if he gets it, he could knock him in here. I don't see what else he's got, to be honest.
These go in these centres. Just play it confidently.
I think it's the
Nice, slow weight.
It's the only shot he's got. He's got it.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Oh, it hasn't.
Unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky. And I
They are
wonder-
tough, aren't they? They are tough.
They are tough. I wonder whether he can pop the red off the yellow in the middle to.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to. I think they both go, but yeah,
Okay.
he can drift up the table, can't he, and get on his
Yeah.
on that red again into the left centre if he wants to. He doesn't need to, does he? Because it goes into the left corner now.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wouldn't want it in the left corner as my last ball, that's for sure. With all the yellows around it.
Sometimes you have to think, where do I want the black?
Yeah,
And ideally, you want it into this bottom right-hand corner.
you
don't
do.
You?
You do, and the either the ball
And
over
the ball for that is the ball over the middle or the ball over the top.
Correct. I couldn't agree more.
So he'll probably take this ball in bottom left-hand corner now. Don't know what you think, and
Well,
it's horses for courses, isn't it?
it is.
Yeah, he is taking
he
that.
is taking that. Yes, you could be careful not to a bit too hard. He has it hard, but he's he's no good. Well,
Oh, he's got the bloody plant.
Well,
Crikey.
it's tough.
He's
though.
got that plant. He's been very fortunate there.
It's tough. Cue ball's flying a bit here, isn't it?
It is. And I think the cue ball's it. The object ball.
Yeah, I think it has. There's nothing easy here though, Aid. I mean, he's got the ball on the right-hand side. He can come off that half ball for a snooker, can't he?
Yeah, he can. There's still a gap that he could leave.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, this is not an easy shot for John. He's got to be careful here.
That potted. I didn't think that potted.
No,
He's got a chance now.
I didn't think he did.
He still had to pot it though, didn't he? It was a good shot. It was frame over if he missed it.
We ought to have a little glass cubicle like they do at the Crucible and places, where we can see the table itself.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You know, rather than being in.
And we'd still get them wrong.
a hobbit hole.
Push through for the one up the rail next. Yeah, that's what he's done. So it's just the one on the right-hand side now. Wes will be disappointed not to have won this frame. He's had
Oh,
two
definitely.
very good chances to win this frame. Well, he hasn't lost it yet, but
No, if Wes looks back at this match, he'll be disappointed with 3 or 4 frames, I think. But so will John. You know, John.
yeah.
You know, John's had a couple of chances that he's let go as well.
There's an argument for the double here, isn't there? Unless he fancies trickling it in.
Oh, don't know about that.
Unless he pots the one, runs past the black and trickles it into the middle pocket.
I think he's topping this through.
Do you? He is going to trickle it in the middle bag. It's a good ball to get on the black with, but You need to be on these nicely, don't you?
Yeah, I think he should get on this okay.
You should do from there. Yeah. Just screw it past the black. Just get straight in on it. Get close to it and get straight in on it. Just use the rail.
That's fine.
It's okay.
Little trundle in.
Yeah.
I certainly wouldn't be going long here.
Oh no. Like you say, it's just a little trundle. He's doing the right thing, just composing himself. Just play it when you're ready. Doesn't like it, does he?
Like you say, he's composing himself.
He's just got an inch too far, hasn't he? That's the problem.
He's okay.
He's taking it long, you know.
He isn't.
He is.
Well, you're right.
He's got it, yeah, good shot. Well cued. Yeah, he stole that one.
Stolen from Ivor.
Yeah. Mind you, Wes stole one off him earlier, didn't he? So
he did.
Good finish that was. $10-8. He's only 3 away now, John. He'll be thinking ball off the break here, won't he? That'll be in his mind. Ball off the break. Give me a ball off the break. That's all he really asked for at this stage of the match. Your destiny's in your own hands. Let's move the cue ball across. He hasn't broke from here before. Well, he might not break from there again.
Yeah. Red Bull went straight in the middle, didn't he?
Yeah. So is he going to go yellows and play the plant and split the bad yellow out here? That's probably the shot for me. I think the yellow passes the red into the top right. Oh, I'm thinking ball in hand. It isn't ball in hand, is it?
No,
it's behind the line.
Behind the line, yeah. Yeah, he does need this frame.
Pot. You see, the double is a big pocket, isn't it, into the left centre? I'd be tempted to take that. Well, maybe not now, but maybe not have to take it now.
Yeah, the thing is, the double, you're not leaving yourself much of a next shot, are you?
He's played it with pace. Okay, he's gone
wrong.
wrong.
Hampered, he's going to have another double.
Hiya, Tom. It's Ada Thursfield, Tom, who's on comms.
Hey up, Tom.
That's probably done him a favour, I think.
Yeah. It's kind of forced him into a holding back position,
Well,
which is the right thing, really.
Reds are horrible, aren't they? I don't know if he can stun the one he's closest to and screw behind the one that's over the top right corner. A blocker.
Yeah, possibly.
It's a blocker, I suppose.
Oh, it's just as good though.
Same difference, really. He should really hit the one that's in the middle of the table here. There's no excuses for not hitting that. Yep, oh, cue ball. Oh, just stopped in time. Well, they're a big favourite here, yellows, aren't they?
Most definitely.
I didn't see your game, Tom, so you don't need to apologise for that. I think I watched the last 2 frames. there's no real value in that for John, I don't think. Just a
straight plant.
Just a straight loss of turn shot, isn't it, really? John's hand might be forced here, you know, if he's got an angle to punch this in the middle bag and split his other one out. I don't think he's got much else, to be honest.
But the red on the left's going even worse, which it has.
He's been a bit unlucky there. He's glued himself to his own ball. Well, I suppose really, he hasn't got a shot. For me, what he's got to do, the ball he's closest to, he's got to come off it thin and chuck it onto the black and make the black as hard as possible. But
yeah, and if he can hit it really thinly with a load of left-hand side, he might be able to get the white up behind that red up top. Yeah, that's what he's tried.
It was a tough shot.
It was tough, yeah.
Right then, Wes, as Wayne says, this is a big frame for Wes. He desperately needs this one.
Yeah, it's a massive frame, this one.
I don't know how, if that one's on the rail, is that on the rail over the bottom right corner? Oh, it is on the rail, yeah. It's not quite as easy as it looks from where the cue ball is. It's easy to hit these thick and just rattle them. Sure.
I think he's got the plant there.
If he's on the plant, he's fine.
Yeah, he's straight down on it.
Looks as though he is, yeah. Okay, you just got to keep hold of the cue ball here, really.
He could play the plant.
He could, and
now and just knock that red out
yeah,
of the way.
Stun into the red. He could
get rid of any.
Just got to, make sure the ball is
obstacles.
Stays over the pocket.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. He'll take that yellow.
That's fine, yeah.
Yeah, into the left centre, black into the right centre. Screw straight back. Yeah, I had a feeling for a minute then he was going to screw off and on for the same pocket, but there was no need. Perfect, isn't he?
Just drop it in.
Absolutely perfect.
He's still playing quite confidently. You know, he's got a swagger about him, Wes has, and you know, he's cueing well.
He is. Fine margins.
Could still turn.
Yeah, it's fine margins. There's not many mistakes, is there? You usually find most of the frames, the guy who's had the best set of balls is winning the frames.
Yeah.
Maybe not at one visit, but
one frame in it though.
Yeah, 10-9.
Yes, Wayne, it was massive frame for Wes that.
Yeah. So it'll be Wes's break. To me,
and it is.
Well, I think he's going to be forced into yellows here. I mean, yellows are nice, but
reds are better. But mind you, are they?
Well,
you know, with those two reds up by the ball that he's going to pop now.
I was just going to say, when this ball's out of the way over the pocket, reds are pretty good, but it might not come back to the table.
Yeah, if John can get on this yellow up into the left bottom corner now.
Yeah.
And he's got the natural angle for it, just feather this in.
Correct. I think he's going to play the 1 and 2. He's a bit short.
He's played it quite a bit short there.
It's not bad though.
But he can get this one out of the way as well, at the top.
I don't think that's bad. I think it can come twice across.
Yes.
For the ball in the middle of the table.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, I agree with you. That one down the left rail, doesn't want to be leaving that too late. Just need a bit
Or do you leave it last ball?
well,
the black in the middle.
The problem leaving it last ball, it's not that easy to get on.
Yeah, there's a bit of navigating to do here.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not out of the woods here. Is he straight in on the right centre?
I think the right centre can just.
I wonder if he can play the
stun it in.
Play the ball next to it into the bottom right corner.
Yes.
And screw the white back, and then he's got
the one next to the black, and then
the
yellow on the left hand rail.
Rail last, yeah. That's what he's done. Control that well, actually.
Yeah, he's played a good shot there.
This is the key shot of the frame, really. If he gets a good angle on the one next to the black, I think he's out.
Yeah, because he'll have options of either topping it through and going into the red, or stunning in between the two reds.
Yeah.
And taking it a bit longer.
Yeah. This is the key shot. He doesn't want too much angle on this next yellow. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I feel he's going to stun into the
screw into the
red there.
Yeah. He just needs to flick across the front of it, really.
Yeah, yeah.
No, he's just held it. He's got too much angle on this.
Yeah, but now he's... Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's looking if the black goes. It looks as though it might, you know. If it doesn't, he's going to have to nip it, isn't he, and play it same pocket. But like the shot you played the other night.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, he's topping it, so he does think it goes. He might be going into the red here. He is going into the red. Okay.
Not sure he played it that way, but you know, it's given him options.
It does. You'd expect to pot this.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Certainly after playing pool for 2 hours, it's you know, it's yeah, it's in this.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Well done, John.
11-9. And it's John's break. That was off Wes's dry break, wasn't it?
Yeah. Twists and turns.
Yeah. John's keeping his nose in front, though, isn't he? I mean, mind you, we had a match like this. I don't know if you saw any of it. It was Matt Hadrill and Andy Lightfoot. And Andy Lightfoot was in front all the way through and got pipped at the post.
Yeah, Matt
Hadrill was,
back, didn't he?
Yeah, Matt Hadrill was never in front in the whole match, and it went to it was first to 11 that match, and it went to 9 each, and he won 2 frames on the trot to win the match. Anyway. Oh, cue ball. Has anything gone in? I know the cue ball nearly went in.
Nothing. Dry.
Do these yellows plant? If they do, these yellows are quite easy.
You can make that plant anyway. There's a gap between them balls.
Yeah.
You can make that plant pretty easy.
Yeah, I think they can.
I think. Have a look at the top down hand.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, there's
you
half inch between them.
Yeah.
I would be taking it now, though, to be honest with you.
Absolutely would. Right.
That's fine.
Yeah, I would have taken.
He's got to take it now anyway.
Yes, I'd have taken it first, same as you, mate.
Just get it out the road.
Yeah. Unless it's easier than it looks. If it's a straight in plant, then yeah, you can take it at any time. But it does look as though it has to be slightly made. Just be careful where the front ball goes.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's had to hit that half ball.
Yeah.
So it did have to be made, you know.
So he's just got to bide his work here a little bit. He needs the red over the left. The yellow over the left centre as his second to last ball for me. So just so he can drift up the table to get on the one over the top right corner. If he's using that as his last ball, you'd like to get that ball off before then, but I don't think he can. It's a big frame for Wes, this as well. He's overcut that.
He has.
When's his best shot?
He'll be kicking himself inside.
Will.
You can't do that, can you? Because your legs are on the outside. So, but you know what I mean. Metaphorically speaking.
These reds aren't pretty though, are they?
No, they're not. I think Yellows are still favourites here.
Yeah, he's got a lot to do here, John.
Yeah. He's got 4 reds there in trouble.
Well, the one top right corner's the worst ball for me. I think that you can make a case for potting most of the others. His other bad ball is going to pot now.
I don't see any, you know, positional benefit from a loss of turn here.
No, neither do I. Is he going to screw this in and try and get behind that red that's... He's only got one bad ball. If he can get behind that ball and pot it, he's got a chance. He's just looking at the skilly. Doesn't go past, does it?
No.
And I'm with you. I don't think the loss of turn does him any favours.
Skill shot. Skill shot it is.
It's got to be, but it's not right in the middle of the pocket, that yellow. He's got to play a good one here. He's got it. Oh, lovely shot. He's not out the woods here, though. This still isn't easy.
Interestingly, when he, you know, there's a couple of ways you can play skill shots, and he played that middle of the ball.
Yeah, because
just let the momentum take the ball in.
Yeah.
But usually with a skill shot, you need to put a bit of bottom.
Yeah.
So it imports top onto your object ball, so it follows through.
Yeah.
But he couldn't do that because then the white would have been further back.
Yeah.
So he's played a couple of clever shots there, John has.
He's still got a shot to play. He's looking if the red goes past the yellow to the bottom right, but I don't think it does. What he wants it to. I don't know if it does.
Do you think he's like trying to will it to go?
That's a good shot. That's a very
Is he on
good
this
shot.
in the mid? Oh my
Wow,
word, that's a great shot. He's on top bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good shot.
And he can just stop the white, and he can. I'm surprised he's taking this. Mind you, I suppose if he gets low on that red, then he can just go in behind it. Well, he might be a bit too straight.
Wow. I think he
might
can
be
just
just
drop
okay.
this in and take
Yeah.
the
Black
take
into the
black
bottom left.
into bottom left. Yeah.
He just wanted another turn of the cue ball, didn't he? And then it was absolutely straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might be.
Yeah, he just wants half ball
Just be able to follow through.
hot on this black. Yeah, he's got
Okay.
enough there.
The yellow's stopping the white from going anywhere nasty. If he gets this has been the finish of the night for me, because they were tough when he started. Just at the right time for John as well.
Yeah, he's grown into this match, hasn't he?
Nice.
Big potter yet?
Yeah, straight in.
Yeah, good finish
great
there.
finish.
Good finish.
Great finish, and he's on the hill.
Yeah, he played a good frame there.
Long way back for Wes now. He's going to win the last 4 frames.
Yeah, it's like singles. Merits now. Best of 7. You got to win 4-0 though, Wes. So good luck to you, mate.
Cue ball. Oh dear. It's a bit unlucky. It was a good strike, but he lost the cue ball, to be fair.
Yeah.
It was zigzagging across the table, but...
yeah, he didn't hit centre of the top ball, did he?
No. So he's going to be going yellows, I'm pretty sure of that.
And after that last finish...
yeah, he'll be cock-a-hoop, won't he?
I think he'll be very confident here.
They're not easy though, he's got a bit to do here.
Yeah, the yellow bottom left-hand cushion.
Yeah.
That could pose a problem. Black where it is.
Doesn't really connect to anything, does it, that ball?
Yeah, I think he's got to get rid of this one on the left-hand side. On the left-hand cushion.
Yeah.
Pretty quickly, if he can.
It's what he goes after. After that's the problem for me.
So he might be on it now.
He's not straight enough.
After this.
No, he's coming up the table. He can't get on it from there. Well, he can get on it from there. He can stun past the reds, but he needs an angle on it.
It's a lot.
It's no good being
It'll be
straight
long
on
though.
it.
And then, you know, how's he going to get onto those two other yellows?
Well, this was always the problem, because that ball doesn't connect to anything, does it?
I think he's got to take this and then one of those two yellows.
He's going into the reds here, I think. Bit of a hit and hope shot.
It's gone
Well,
right Pete Tong.
Very bad timing, I know, but I'm going to have to go the loo.
I'll hold the 4s, Andrew. So yeah, you know, John's tried to, you know, play a developing shot there, and it's gone quite wrong. And now he's in a bit of trouble, and these reds look great. Ball in hand for Wes. I think, you know, we expect Wes to knock these in. Steady away. Get your send back in the match, mate. Got to mind his cue ball for every shot here. Yeah, I think he's okay there. I think he can top into the middle and okay, he's screwed it, but it's a good shot. Just get good on the black. Yeah, it's a good shot. Just stun this back. The boss is back, by the way.
He just needs to be nicely on that black, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's not be
Already said that.
sorry.
He's a little bit straight there.
Yes, but I think he can force it over a little
Should
bit.
be able to nip it into the right-hand side of the corner bag.
Oh, he's too close to it.
No, he's all right.
Yeah,
He's all right.
He's absolutely
In fact.
ball in hand, perfect on it.
Crikey. Yeah, good shot, Wes. Good composure there. 12-10.
Yeah, you can only win them one at a time, can't you? So
Back in the game. Yeah, you know, when the other player's on the hill, that's all you can do. Just don't worry about it and just play.
Just win the next
play
frame.
Play your pool, how you play, and
Yeah, you've got no control about what your opponent does, have you?
no,
You just got to.
you just don't have to worry about it. No point.
I think they must be having a toilet visit as well now. They seem to have come to a stop. Yeah, so I thought I'd nip to the loo there, save me go. I don't want to break at the end of the match before we do the draw for the Cat 5. So
Where are we doing that, Andy?
here,
Inside here?
inside here, yeah.
Who's doing that? Is Adam coming in?
No, we're doing it. I think.
Oh, how do we do that?
I'll show you.
Crikey.
Hopefully.
New technology for me. I've never been privy to a draw, so that's very interesting.
Let's hope we get it right. I'm hoping there's a screen behind this screen that's got the template for the draw on, and then it's just a matter of going through a few.
Oh, on Q score?
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we close this, that'll
Yeah,
be there.
we'll just close this down.
Yeah, but we can't close this.
No, we can knock it down, can't we? I'm hoping
Minimise,
behind. Yeah,
it's called.
I'm hoping. Yeah. Behind it, there's another template. If there isn't, then I'm going to have to go and fetch Adam.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't come open. He's wrapped himself there.
Yeah, it seemed that way, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, still a bit messy here.
Yeah, there's a bit to do. This is one of them frames where you don't really want to go for them.
Well, if you don't go for him, you're not going to win, though, are you?
But it's one of them where I think Wes is wishing, oh, we should have made a ball there. Let him go, let him pot 4 or 5, and then leave him droppings.
Yeah. But that's exactly what Wes has done in 3 or 4 frames, isn't he? You know, he's potted 4 or 5 and lost the frame as a result.
See the cluster around the black. I mean, he could pot the red. Oh, he's going yellows. I don't think he was that bothered about potting that, to be honest. If he was,
Do you know?
he didn't take much care over it. Is John tempted to play the plant and go into the cluster? There's value in it, isn't there?
There is value in that, definitely. You know, you've got your set of balls then.
He's not tempted. Yeah. Wayne's with me, but
He's not done it with much conviction, though, has he? That one. Whether he's done that intentionally,
grind it out, I think.
just got his colour set as reds, and do you think grinding it out?
Well, looks what he's up to. He'll probably just put this one over the pocket now, I'd imagine. No, he's played to pot it, and he's got it. So he's got an angle now to fetch the other one out, hasn't he?
Yep.
He's missed the pot. These yellows aren't very nice though, are they? I know he's got a starter, but they don't connect very well for me, these. I don't know if he can play this one and fetch the one on the right hand side out, because that's a horrible.
Yeah, I think he can do that.
It's a horrible ball, that one. And he has done, and he stayed on the one at the top end, or bottom end, as we look.
Yeah, he's in with a good
got a chance here.
He can possibly screw into that red that's next to it as well, and
To
get
open
the white
the black up.
To open the black up, get the white back out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's done. Now he's got this
They're all there now.
Decent chance now.
They're all there. Yeah, very good chance now for Wes.
This is quite a key shot. He needs good position on his next ball here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just bad.
Just
bad.
Top it through.
Yeah.
Or he could screw it. He's got enough angle there to do what he wants to get on that last that yellow in the middle to get, you know, plumb position on the last yellow in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, I think the black goes bottom left as well if he does have to take. Whoa.
Whoa, Sooty.
He's okay, just.
He's. Christ.
It was a really good shot, to be fair, because he did need to be, you know, low on this yellow, didn't he?
He did. So
he needs to screw this. This is a key shot too. Oh, great shot. Some good stuff being played here.
Well.
Isn't there? Some good stuff being played.
Yeah, he's queuing very well, I must say.
You know, you say this is, you know, I know it's the final, but, you know, Cat 3, this is it's good stuff.
Yeah, well done there, Wes. I think the differentiation between the first, second and third cats, anybody in Cat 3 can beat anybody in Cat 1 on the day.
I'm not sure they could over this kind of distance, but
I do think it's very tight, and it must be so difficult to decide who goes in which categories.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think there's some discussions going on about, you know, people going up and down categories for the next set of tournaments.
Yeah. Where's to break? 12-11 now. Oh, this is dry and they're open. This is John's chance.
Yeah, John's chance to take the
chance.
spoils. Look at these yellows and reds,
Well,
actually. They're
reds,
both nice, aren't they?
Yeah, I like the reds myself. But as you say, there's a case for either. I just don't like the yellow that he's closest to. That's directly below the cue ball. I think that's why I'd go reds. But
he is going reds.
This is a very good chance. So it was a tough frame to win, though, the last one. Yeah, exactly, Wayne. There's my thoughts entirely. Can he hold himself together? Because I think if the score was 4 each or 4-3 or something, I think these would be gone. Yeah, he's got away with that.
He has, indeed. Still got
now.
a little bit
they're a bit harder than they were.
Now. Yeah,
because that ball, well, I say it's got one pocket, it's got two. He can take it in the right centre if he wanted to. He could push this through and take it in the right centre.
He could now, yeah.
I think that would be my choice, actually.
I think that's what he's going to play, Andy.
He's got to, and get the cue ball up the table. Just play it with a bit of right hand side.
Does that red above the black go anywhere? I'm not sure it does. Because it's
screwing back.
Yeah, it's a shot after.
So he's got to top this through and take the one on the bottom rail here.
I think he's taking that,
Well,
the one at the top of the table by the D last.
quite possibly. There's traffic around it though. That the red that's on its own in the middle of the table plays big, doesn't it?
Yeah,
That's a good shot.
because that red at the top is so close to the yellow, it's going to be difficult to get, you know, good position.
Well, it is, unless he's low on it.
Unless he's low on it.
Yeah. So where's he going here? He's going 2 rails here. Oh dear, he's made a mess of that one. Oh, he's okay.
Well,
he's got away with it, hasn't he?
He's quite lucky there. He can screw this in.
Yeah.
He can go off the back of the yellow possibly.
Well, I think he'll just pot it, won't he?
Just drop it in and then take your medicine, don't you?
The yellow that's next door to the reds are holding the cue ball.
Yeah.
So he'll just pot it.
Red goes in. Red by the black goes in bottom left-hand corner.
It does.
Take your medicine, lad.
Yeah. There's no point screwing it because he could screw across it and snooker himself.
Yeah.
Missed it.
Oh.
Missed it. Yeah. But these yellows aren't nice.
Still favourite here.
So can he? The red on the yellow on the right hand side. Can he thin off that and get a snooker?
Get the snooker. I think that's what he's got to try.
Or even double it. You know, he doesn't need to mess about with the pocket, does he? He can just play it into the left jaw as we look. Oh, where's?
Dicing with it, wasn't he?
Wasn't he just? It's a good shot though. I mean, you'd expect him to. Well, I was to say you'd expect. Has he cut off the natural up and down?
I think he has. I think John's got to go for the one by the black, hasn't he?
He's got to hit one, hasn't he?
Oh, he's swerving.
He's putting side on us after the one over the pocket. He's got it. Great shot.
He has and all.
He's not out the woods though yet, is he? It's a good hit, because if he didn't hit that, then Wes would just play the loss of turn, wouldn't he, over the one over the on the cushion by the top right, and snooker him on the one by the black. Yeah,
that red goes in off the black. Does the black go in as well?
Well, I think he might just cut it. He might just cut it.
It's fine, that is.
It
like
is, but
85 degrees.
It is,
something like that. And I've just had my protractor on it.
I would be really worried about potting the black if I was. Oh, he's cut it in. Great shot.
He's got it as well.
What a shot.
Well played, lad.
Brilliant shot.
That was tough, wasn't it? Christ.
It was, from where he was queuing from. Right out of the jaws. So this is to win. And there it is. Well played, John.
Well done, John.
Commiserations, Wes.
Unlucky Wes, yeah.
Good final, that. Very good final.
It was very good. Very good standard.
Yeah. Good to watch. Close game as we thought it'd be.
Hope everybody at home watching or watching on your phone, wherever you are, has enjoyed it and enjoyed the commentary. And the boss is now going to, I think, go to the
we're
going to
attempt to do the Cat 5 draw now.
I haven't got a Scooby-Doo what he's doing, so I'm just going to shut up and sit back.
Okay, so we're going to take you off this screen, so you'll see the same screen as we are seeing. I'm hoping behind this screen there's another one, and there it is. So I'm assuming you can all see this at home. There's the players. So those are all the players that are in the Cat 5. All paid £100 to enter. usual prize split, 800 the winner, 400 the runner-up and 200 for the losing semi-finalists. So, go create match schedule. And I think this will be the draw. So round, exactly the same as the other cats. We've got round 1, quarters and semis, all best of 11. Sorry, all first to 11. And the final is first to 13. So, there is your draw. We've got Andy Mear against Ricky Leese. Chris Barrigan will play Darryl Bright. Sean Cooper will play Richard Barrett. Jason Salt will play Matt Price. Martin Delaney will play Javid Iqbal. Jacob Wright will play Matt Bamford. Raz Khalifa will play Aaron Tatton. And Michael Davis will play Brad Price. So there'll be a time limit when these have got to be organised by. It's usually about a month, I think, from now they've got to organise them. And when those matches have been played, there'll be a random draw for the quarter-finals. So the draw isn't a structured draw like you normally see. The winner doesn't know who they're playing in the next round. So there we have it, folks. And that's all from us, from me. Goodbye from me and goodbye from Aid.
Yes, and good night from me. Thank you very much, gentlemen
and we'll
and ladies.
See you next time.
Ta-ra.